What?
You just took your glasses.
I got to do Superman.
Oh.
See, you see who I am.
Who are you?
I know. Let's do this video.
All right, welcome back, guys, to our channel. I'm Jody.
And Jordan.
And Jordan.
That's not so sad. Anyway.
Welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what we're doing
to not be fat.
Yeah, the steps we're taking. This year has been a tough year for both of us. We've been going through a lot of personal things. If you missed that video, you should definitely check it out. Sorry the audio's bad. We do know, and we've tried to fix it. And
yeah, what it was is that I actually use a microphone when I film, and the battery was dying in it and I didn't know, so I didn't have enough juice to extract all the audio. So like right now in this video, you can hear me just fine. And the last video you can hear me just fine.
So we're sorry about that, but it was an emotional video, and I did not want to film it again. Jordan didn't want to film it again, so that's the video is up.
Yeah.
But we're moving on to this video. So we're taking steps to get healthier.
And people have always asked, why keto? What is so special about keto?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But we're taking steps to get healthier, and not just doing keto, but...
Sorry, I'm sweaty. I just got done walking. It's really hot out. It's like 90-something degrees outside.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fall now, please.
Yes.
But anyway... We're taking steps to be more healthier and be more conscious on what we're doing and working out and stuff like that. And it's been a process. We've been really like learning about just what is working for us and what is helping my PCOS. So let me just start off by saying, before we got pregnant, and unfortunately lost the baby, but I was doing keto, and I was losing a lot of weight, and I was feeling a lot more healthier. I wasn't complaining about any, like, really some symptoms that I was having with my PCOS, and
keto libido.
Yeah, it was getting in a better spot. And then we obviously had to stop doing it because I don't think it's really healthy to do keto while you're pregnant, to be honest.
Someone's gonna fight us in the comments on that.
I know, but
it's what our doctor said. Continue.
But yeah, my doctor recommended not doing keto, and a couple doctors recommended when you're pregnant not to do it. And I didn't plan on doing keto when I was pregnant anyways. But anyway, we're back on it again. We're doing keto, and
how many times are you gonna say we're doing keto?
As many as I want. We follow Dr. Berg. We will link his channel below because he is amazing. He talks about...
He is the Bob Ross of the nutrition world.
Yeah, he's very like...
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about how to respond to a naysayer or a critic of keto.
But I love Dr. Berg. His videos are very educational. They talk about insulin resistance and stuff like that, and he can explain it way better than I feel like we ever could. We try to watch a video at least every day about
just different topics. Now, here's the thing with I know keto has blown up. Like everyone talks about it ever since, like, I'm gonna say 2017. That's all you've heard about. It's the new Atkins, the new whatever. And just a little history behind it. Keto's been around since like the 1920s, 1930s. It's a very common diet in like the Hollywood world, where you would see like these actors just get shredded out of nowhere, and you're just like, what the heck happened? They were doing a more extreme version. And people have to understand there is some research that you need to do because it doesn't work for everyone.
No, it doesn't.
And like for me, my version of keto is I'm going into more strength training, bodybuilding, things along those lines. She's doing more cardio stuff, the walking that you've seen on our Instagram videos. I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting because I've always just liked to be a big dude. Eventually I want to be like, oh babe, we gotta we gotta move over, but the thing is,
there's different versions of keto.
So you always hear about the 75% rule, the 20% and the 5%, meaning 75% fats, 20% protein, and 5% net carbs. But there's different versions. So before you look into the diet And it's not a diet, it's more of a lifestyle change.
It is, and I just want to say right now, keto is very restricting and all of that, but you can, like, I don't want to say you can cheat on keto because you really can't, but it is a very restricting diet, and I feel like that's sometimes why people will stop, but you will see results.
Yes.
It is the only lifestyle, because I don't want to say diet, that we've tried and we both have been able to get to a good place. However, like I said, it is restricting, so there are moments where we're like, we do give in, but we're trying to make that less and less because we want to just be healthier. And it's not just about losing weight, it's about getting healthy. When I was doing the strict keto, I felt way better. Like, my skin was clearing up. I never have bad acne anyway, but my skin was clearing up. I noticed changes in my PCOS that I've never seen happen before, and that's why it works for me. And he has videos on that, so I definitely recommend checking out Dr. Berg. We're also not only just doing keto, but we're doing intermittent fasting, and we don't do any snacking hardly anymore at all. We do maybe 2 meals, 1 meal a day.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to intermittent fasting, to give you kind of a bigger, broad span on that, people say, oh, I can't just not eat. Like, what the hell does that mean? I'm not going to just not eat.
Yeah.
And what that means is, okay, let's say, for instance, you want to start fasting tomorrow. You would, I'm going to take this because this is so loud, we will get to this. Let's say at 8 o'clock you wake up. From 8 to 12, you don't eat. And then you give yourself a 4, 6, 8 hour period.
Yeah.
And then you don't eat again.
It's not as hard as I thought it would be, because at first I was like, you want me not to eat? Like, you only want me to do, like, no snacking?
But the thing is with that as well, too, it's that you can fast, you know, like towards the end of the day. So let's say you stop, your cutoff period is 8 o'clock p.m. Don't eat until 12 o'clock the next time. You know, the next day.
Yeah.
Things along those lines.
So it's not as hard as I thought it would be. You want to make sure you eat a healthy, nice sized meal before that fits into what you're supposed to be eating, which is different for everyone. We're busy. So you want to be safe about it. You just don't want to not eat. Also, you are allowed to have, like, tea, green tea,
black tea.
I drink plenty of water, staying hydrated.
You have to.
And if sometimes if I'm like, I am starving, I need something, you are allowed to have celery, because there's not really any nutritional value there. You can do like celery, and there's other things you can look into that you can have while you're doing fasting. You just do want to be safe about it and research it for yourself and stuff like that and see what works for you. But if never follow trends. I see a lot of people, because I'm part of a few Facebook groups, and I can actually link those as well too, where you get a lot of new people that will be like, hey, I was fasting, or I was doing this, or I was doing keto, and I started feeling dizzy. I wanted to pass out. Right.
Or, because, like, here's the thing. There are a few dangers of keto. And I know there's going to be someone who's going to see that and be like, it's not dangerous. Calm down. So, one of the things is that you can get too many ketones in your blood, and it actually can affect your liver. Now, what you do with that is that you can do glucose checks and check your urine, check your blood, things on those lines to make sure that is not becoming a problem, because that can cause problems.
Right.
Only reason I know that because it started to happen to me. I was losing so much weight at one point where I was eating like 1,000 calories because I just couldn't eat anything, and I was wondering, like, hey, I'm not feeling all that great. What's going on? And it was because of that.
Yeah, so you want to do your own research about it and see what works for you. And if we can do it, you can definitely do it.
Yeah.
And another thing that we're doing is apple cider vinegar.
These are her pills that she does, and this is actually great for her because I actually do the liquid. This is a newer bottle, and you can do a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. I do actually a little bit more than typical. It helps to kind of get your digestive system going. But the thing is, with the pills for her, it's better on her stomach.
I hate the smell and taste of vinegar. I cannot do it ever. These pills, like in the bottle, I'm not gonna lie, they smell like vinegar.
Yeah, it smells like.
This will wake the dead.
It'll wake a dead.
It'll wake a dead.
It'll wake a dead.
Put this in someone's face and they're asleep. They're up. So, but when you actually have it out of the bottle, there's no taste, none of that. Because I cannot stand the taste. I have tried to do the apple cider vinegar, just drink it. And these are, I'm not gonna lie, these are a little bit more, but you can find them buy one, get one free.
Got those from Kroger.
Yeah, so you can find them for buy one, get one free. They're more than just buying it in the bottle like that. But if you cannot do the apple cider vinegar, drink it, there are other options.
And you're supposed to, here's the thing, you're supposed to also take apple cider vinegar at least 20 minutes before you eat, because it's getting your digestive system going. It's not something you'll eat with food, because I've done some research where it says it can interfere with the food, it can interfere with digestion because your body's trying to digest food, and then it has that and just
but that's more for like Dr. Berg. Like, you watch his videos, like he's very like it's a very good tool watching his videos and finding out other information and seeing what works for you, because I've watched some videos, I'm like, wow, like that makes sense for me, or like this might not make sense for me, but it makes sense. So definitely like do your research and find out what works for you. It's same thing with the fasting and same thing with the apple cider vinegar. And then also what we're doing is we're trying to make it more like, we're trying to work out more. And that has probably been our biggest challenge in this
Your
thing.
biggest challenge.
Well, okay, my biggest challenge in the thing.
Don't bring me into this one.
I don't hate, I feel really good working out, but I don't, it's not something I enjoy. Like, my workouts are very like basic right now, and I need to like step them up a notch.
Damn straight.
Shut up, Jordan, I love you.
But here's another thing I want to recommend. It's something called JE Fit. And what that does is it's a workout app. I know it's available for Android because I have an Android, but it's a simple app. Let's see if it focuses. It's a simple app that you can use, and you can actually create routines and track them. Like,
we'll link that in below.
Exactly.
We'll talk about them down below.
And it's non-affiliate as well too. But this is one way. It's kind of bright, but this is one way to trying to get a workout going, because where I'm actually going to get her more into kettlebells, because that will kick your tail. Yeah,
so we're doing that. We also have another app that helps us track the food.
Yes. This is actually today. And this is what I was talking about in terms of different types of keto, because I'm actually friends with a gentleman who does professional bodybuilding. And you hear about keto, you know, 50 to 25 net carbs. I'm actually doing 15. Today we went out, I took my wife out on a movie date. The movie was okay. But this is kind of what I've done today. So let's see if I can get to focus. That red line states that I'm over my net carbs. I'm supposed to eat 15, but I've done 34 today. And this helps me keep track of everything that I've eaten. And she's doing the same thing as well too, because one thing that's helped us realize where we're slacking off is we ate too much of this, too little of that, whatever.
And then another thing that I did for a month, which both will be doing soon, is I cut out dairy for a period of time. I cut out dairy for a whole month. And I'm not gonna lie, there were times I'm like, I want some cheese so bad.
There's a mouse.
But I did not eat it for a whole month, and I felt really good. So good, in fact, I was like, I want to do it again for another month. It's not, I don't think that it's realistic to, and even when I did some research about cutting dairy out for a small period of time, I don't think it's very realistic for like me to cut out dairy permanently. I love cheese, I love milk, Like I need both of those things in my diet because I love them so much. But when I cut it out, I realized like some bigger changes. And even Jordan was like, oh, I see that stuff is like kind of like clearing out, like helping me with my hormones and stuff like that. And
because that also, dairy helps to increase a lot of estrogen, and that's something, since I'm trying to get more into, you know, I wouldn't say bodybuilding, just building a lot more muscle. I've started to cut out dairy as well too, because I want the testosterone.
Yeah, and I was but it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But like I would just recommend looking into that as well and doing your own research about that. But we're just talking about what we're doing to take the steps to better ourselves health-wise. Yeah. So, because in my last video, well, one of them, like I think the one where I was talking about where I've been, a lot of people really likes to poke fun of my weight. And it's like, I've struggled with weight my whole life, like, and so has Jordan. And I feel like I don't feel like our parents knew what was healthy. You know what I mean? And I'm not sitting there putting all the blame on them, but they didn't, like, there are things that I thought were, oh, like, yeah, I can eat that. And then I was putting it in my tracker, I was like, well, actually, no, I can't eat that. And we were really like evaluating like what we were doing, and you know, we were losing weight. And then when I had, you know, like this year's, like I said, have been really tough for me, and I've been struggling with mental health, and people want to be like, well, you're fat and you're bigger than ever. Well, I kind of said that.
Not true for one, but continue.
But I kind of said that in my video, like I've always struggled with weight. And I know that there are a lot of other women and men out there who struggle with weight as well. And like,
well, here's my thing about that. It's I'm gonna interrupt you. It's here when people only have one thing to say about you, and that, oh, you're fat. For one, so what? Yeah. Because you're doing something about it. I like to watch a lot of workout videos where, you know, you'll see some guy doing like this crazy, like you'll see, I saw one video, this guy had a strap around his head and was lifting weights with his neck. And I'm like, what are you doing? But here's the thing. When I would see someone who's overweight working out at the gym, and there's comments about, oh, look at that fat person, I'm like, they're taking the steps to do something.
Yeah, and you're discouraging them. But like, my point is like, there are a lot of people out there who struggle with weight. And I'm not saying you don't hold me accountable when I'm messing up and all of that, but there is a respectful way. I'm constantly get messages, oh, you're pretty, but you're fat. And I'm like, I can't be fat and pretty at the same time. And there are a lot of like bigger women who follow our channel, and I just want, like, I want to show them, like, if I can do it, you can do it and take the steps. You might not necessarily have to do the same thing that we're doing, but like, when you're sitting there pushing somebody down, like, oh, this is why you're having problems right here, because you're fat. Oh, you're not fat, you're really obese. You're this. Like, that's not
well,
that's not like, it's not the criticism that I need. Like, do you not think that I can see that I'm heavier?
Well,
like,
and here's the thing too, you always get assholes on, because here's the thing, it's easy for people to see something, type a quick comment, and then go about their day. But hold on, because you're about to start ranting. We don't want an hour-long video.
Ranting,
but I'm just saying, you get those people all the time. Think about it this way. I remember, was it Selena Gomez or something, where people are like, oh, she's fat, or oh, this person's too skinny, or oh, whatever.
Yeah, so there's no pleasing anybody.
There isn't. But the thing is, I applaud you for what you're doing, because it's something that we're doing together. And I'm gonna keep going. Just give me 1 second.
You don't let me finish.
No, I'm not on this one, because I'm proud of you. Because you take the initiative to do what needs to be done. And I always tell people, it's not about just losing weight and to get pregnant.
It's about getting healthy.
Yeah, because my whole thing is, let's say you lose 60 pounds, you get pregnant and you gain 70 or something, you know?
Yeah,
it's just about
taking, like, like, I understand, like, there's just people who are just not nice, and I don't want anybody to like feel discouraged by those people, because like I said this in another video, and I'll say it again, their problem isn't with you, it's with themselves. Like, they have a problem with themselves. So I'm just taking it day by day. I know I'll have mess ups, but you know what? I am getting healthy. I've been losing some weight. What really triggered me to really want to like lose weight and kind of get back in the swing of things was when I went to my doctor and I did weigh myself. And I was like, wow, I gained back all my weight because I was in that depression. And when you're having like anxiety and mental health problems, it is hard to take care of yourself. I was like, wow, I'm really not taking care of myself. I need to like stop
Get it together. Yeah.
doing this and get it together. Because for a while, and I've said this in my video, I was like, everything just didn't matter anymore. And I'm getting to this place where I'm like, it matters again, and I want to get things rolling again and help somebody out there who's like, you know what, I don't like my body either, and what am I gonna do about it? So these are just the methods we're taking, and we're gonna just link everything below that what we're taking and the video, like Dr. Berg's videos, because he's got a lot of good videos.
Yeah, it's not just about keto, it's just about health in general.
it's about just insulin resistance, which helps with the PCOS and stuff like that.
And the thing is too, he's not the overlord and sayer of everything.
No,
like I said, it's been around for a very long time. It's just become more popular, and I feel like it's almost like bandwagon in a way, because I was always like big. Actually, I was a lot more muscular than I am now until I got sick and almost died from spinal meningitis and stuff like that. That's not here or there, but it's just about doing your own research.
Yeah,
YouTube is a plentiful place.
Yeah, so we hope that we inspired someone else to take like necessary steps to get healthy, and we hope by the end of this year to kind of show our progress and stuff like that. So we're
1 second.
So we're excited about that. I don't know where he's going.
Oh, where is it? Excuse the mess. It's got full clothes. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Well, don't show the weights yet.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, here, I'll cover them. But what we're doing is doing a weight tracker, and with this, it's a way for us to. So I'm actually going to put it on our wall.
Yeah,
right
we
where
look at it every day.
You look at it every day. I don't
look at my weight every day, but I look at my
tracker,
I look at it because I want to see my progress. I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm feeling better about what I'm doing, and I'm just excited about it. And
yeah. So the only thing we do is that I have it start at 8/5/2019, and then we weighed ourselves 8/28, and then 9/13. And then 9/27, that's coming up. And so every few weeks, we just see what we're doing. Because here's my thing. I tell her all the time, because I was a lot bigger when we met, that I don't really care about your weight. Because if I cared so much, I wouldn't have been with you. I met the person who was like my best friend on the first date. Weight can be gained, weight can be lost. And there was a time where I got a lot skinnier and I became like this cocky.
Not when we were together.
No, this is like high school stuff like that. And I got slapped back in reality when I gained weight again, and it's like, oh crap. But the thing is, it's like,
what we just want to basically say is the weight does not define who you are. It will not change you. Like, you can lose all the weight and still not be happy where you're at.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, we're just taking the necessary steps to get healthy, and we're excited.
Yeah,
we're excited. So that's what we're doing. We have a lot of people asking like what we are doing, because we post stuff on Instagram.
Like a lot.
And if you're not following us on Instagram, why aren't you? It's free.
Yes, please do it.
It's free.
You do the outro.
So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope we gave you a little bit more insight of what we're doing, because a lot of people have been asking when we talk about apple cider vinegar on our feed and all of that. We'll have a video and to kind of link to what we're doing to lose weight. And I think that's about it. So we're not gonna be as chunky hopefully by the end of this year. Probably still chunky,
but nowhere near as much.
But a little less chunky, a little less chunky.
All right.
Definitely more healthier.
All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Peace.